the equality label match, and equality came out on top for this loser bracket. So right now, we have two teams that are very evenly matched here. Right now for equality, we have CL3, Money, Inhale, Will Smith, and Tuuma. As for this egomaNiac team that we've seen before in the finals, last tournament in the CGO2, we have iTorn, Raukheim, Mr. Gat, Elaine, Kotzi Pro. So it's interesting to see what map they're gonna sort out here, and hopefully we'll have a very action-packed match like that Never Die Exis Dawn Bravo team, Exis Dawn Bravo match last night. So Junk, what do you expect to see from Team Equality, seeing as they weren't in the last CGO tournament and they're a fairly new team together?
Well, I think they beat Label, and that's a tough team. And this is a different lineup for egomaNiacs from their last CGO tournament, and I think it's just see how it works out.
Right now, we're going through the map elimination, as there's 5 maps to pick from, and each team will end up banning 2 maps until one map is left out, and that's the map that we'll be playing. We'll play 11 rounds, 6 wins, once on offense and once on defense. And if it happens that we go into an overtime, we'll switch up the round count to 7 rounds, 4 wins, as we've seen in the past tournaments and CGO drafts that we've done.
Seems the teams have eliminated maps and are left with Black Scent. Definitely a good map for tournament play.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. As of right now, I don't think that any team has a point man. Well, we'll see if that changes during the game. This map is very point man friendly, and they can work a lot of good picks for the point man and snipers.
Well, I know iTorn usually has that MP7 out. So we'll see if he switches in game or if he just rifles. Let's see how he does.
Yeah, right now the lineups are full of a couple old players that I'm sure a lot of people have seen. Money is also known as Henry. Inhale has been around for a long time. Tuuma has been around. A lot of us know Kotzi Pro and Mr. Gats and iTorn. iTorn, of course, a very good shot and a very skilled player. So we're going to get this first half underway with Team Equality playing the defense side first, leaving egomaNiacs on the offense. So we might actually see some point man play from egomaNiacs. Who do you expect to go big here in this on this defense side, Junk?
Well, I just like to see how the scope plays it. And definitely, I'd like to see how they play the 2 side, and if they're rushing or let's just see how they play out this first round.
We don't have a point man to start this game off. Everybody's rifle or sniping, as Kotzi Pro is sniping for egomaNiacs, and Will Smith pushes up to that generator area and actually gets some nice shots. As iTorn gets a nice nade over to kill Tuuma on that balcony area. As a Kotzi Pro snipes Inhale with that FRF2, we've seen in the past that a FRF2 has very quick scope and is action ready.
Yeah, right now, Team Equality is down 2 players in the 5v3 situation, and while the majority of their players are in 2, egomaNiacs is still going to be pushing that site. See what happens here.
Yeah, they have 3 of them inside of generator room right now, and that bomb's there with Raukheim carrying it. As we see Raukheim using the HK, and we see a variety of weapons in this match between the SG 550, the HK 416, the FRF2, the TPG, the M4 of course, and the SA 58 para. it's interesting to see how many weapons there are in this game and how the different styles of play adapt to them.
Yeah, Will Smith is definitely one of the few players that uses that SG 550 in competitive play, but he uses it effectively and does a good job with it. Right now, it looks like Team Equality is predicting a rotate or something. They're spread out pretty thin, but still the majority of the egomaniac players are pushing too. Looks like Mr. Gas is going to make a move. Oh, on second thought, he backs off. He might have just fell by accident. Egomaniac's deciding to rotate. Itorn gets a free push into office. Nobody defending there. Looks like CL3 is going to work a pick on Gats up the stairs, but quite a few...
CL3 gets taken out as Elaine gets a nice double kill right there with that SA-58 pair, a very deadly weapon as Mr. Gas decides he's going to go ahead and go into one. They're bringing that bomb over as Will Smith is up by himself having to play with that 550 at that long range, which is still very deadly. But in this situation, it's a 1-on-5, and he takes out Elaine, who was topping for the other team, had a very good round. As he's still going at it and takes out Itorn, but Raukheim gets him with that HK.
Wow, definitely some nice shots from range from Will Smith. Nicely done there. The offense looks again to start off with a push towards green room. Mr. Gas is trying to get in there early. Will Smith trying to catch him with some shots, but he's a bit late. Looks like the majority egomaniac team is pushing 2 at the moment. They're going for a quick push. Mr. Gas is already on the backstairs, but they exchange some action. CL3 takes him out.
Will Smith gets taken out by Itorn. Like I said before, Itorn is a very good shot as Raukheim actually kills CO3 inside of that 2-side, leaving it a 4-on-3 situation for this egomaniacs offense team. As Monet and Inhale are in that back hall area, Monet's at the front door.
Katse Pro's going to be working around with the flank with his scope.
Money with a nice shot as Inhale actually pushes in, and Money hears Katse Pro from the back as Lane's on top of that grate area, just above the bomb. He misses a shot, and Katse Pro's right behind him and ends up just walking up to him and pistoling him, saying, "Hey, that's your face."
Yeah, it looked like he almost didn't see him there for a second, but he just whipped out his pistol. egomaniac starting an aggressive push. Itorn push up in the freezers, about to exchange fire with 2MA.
Yeah, 2MA is inside that freezer area right now, right next to Itorn. Don't think he notices that Itorn's right there. As it looks like we have 3 egomaniac guys inside the warehouse. They dropped the bomb, so maybe they're not looking for a push. They're kind of just seeing how the nades play out and seeing where the defense might play at the moment. As Itorn's still in that little hallway that goes up to the balcony. And Tuma's right there next to him. But Tuma rushes out and gets that nice pick on a lane, but Katse Pro picks him with that sniper across that pink area.
At the moment, egomaniacs is pushed up into 1 while the bomb is still down in warehouse. It's giving the Team Equality team a chance to rotate over.
Yeah, Will Smith actually got a nice nade over into that warehouse that hit Mr. Gatz. As Itorn's going to go into this balcony area and run into Will Smith, and Will Smith gets him. That SG-550 is a very quick gun.
Now the egomaniacs in the 2v3 situation, Rakim with the bomb going around on a ramp. Katse Pro trying to work the pick and mid with that scope.
This is the first time that we've seen that this Team Equality actually has more players up than the defense or the offense here. So we'll see how they play it out, if they're going to keep spread out or maybe they'll stack into one side as they still have their sniper up.
egomaniacs is definitely being very cautious and playing very slow. Rue is working up in the green room at the moment. Will Smith, the only Team Equality player in 2. Let's see if there's some action in a second.
Right now we have a lot of slow play as Raukheim is actually up in that 2 generator area. Maybe he's going to push through vent. He's kind of working back, maybe waiting for Katse Pro to call out either a rotate or maybe a pick. as Monet's playing at that lamppost forklift area, and it looks like Kati Pro is just gonna miss him as he's gonna walk back to where Raukheim's at. Raukheim gets taken out by Money, who's using that TPG, very powerful, but doesn't have the quick scope that FR-F2 does.
Kati Pro in the 1v3 situation. He's exchanging shots with Monet as CL3 is in the warehouse trying to work a flank or something, but he only has 12 seconds left.
We have a shout out to Junk HS from X Legend, a big competitive player. We see that Team Equality takes their first round on this defense. Will Smith right now topping for his team at 4-2, followed by Money, who's 3-2. As Lane is actually 4-2 at the top for egomaNiacs, and Kati Pro 3-1. As we've seen that Kati Pro plays very slow, depends on working out for his team. As Money gets a nice shot on iTorn in the middle, but not before Raukheim and the rest of the egomaNiacs rush up into that one area and just take it out. As Kati Pro gets Kuma, who is flanking over, rotating I should say, as CL3 is actually going to be flanking through that freezer area with Will Smith at the bottom of the balcony stairs on that defensive spawn site. CL3 is going to run into Kati Pro. Kati Pro misses the shot, and Will Smith is going to push into one and gets a kill, but Raukheim's at the bottom and takes out CL3. So it's a 1-on-3 situation again for Will Smith as he's on that bomb site. Either he has to defuse or he has to take him out. He gets Raukheim, but Mr. Gats takes him out as they were both low HP. So
yeah, Will Smith definitely putting the Team Equality team on his back at the moment. With that SG-550.
Now we just seen Will Smith take out the bridge, which is a very common strat. That way that the offense cannot push into that bridge or that vent area very quickly.
egomaNiac with a quick push into 2, and Team Equality is already rotating over as CL3 takes out Gats, and iTorn comes back and takes out CL3.
We see iTorn switching to that MP7 and he's got a 3K so far. As Kati Pro takes out Money. As it's a 1-on-2 situation for Raukheim. We have a shout out to Rex Raptor from Anka who says Rex Raptor is noob. So we'll see Raukheim, he has the bomb inside of this 2 area, and